Right.
Hello.
And I gotta fix my radio every time. Alright, I got you, Okay. Got my thing on here. Right. Traffic is on. Stratus, no towers. Okay, you're on the Stratus, I'm on the Stratus. Okay, transponder is on standby. Flaps are gonna come up.
You got the hobs, right?
Yep.
Oh, we need to be bugging Tom about getting that right nav light fixed.
What do you say?
Well, he said he'd get to it, but...
The right directional light?
The right nav light?
It's working.
Oh, it is working now?
Yeah.
Oh, good, okay.
Left up on flaps, right up on flaps, indicating up on flaps, the ammeter is charging. Heading indicator should be about a 235, right about here. That our suction is still low, and our artificial horizon is banking us. Okay, we'll get the weather.
3025. Davidson County Airport. Automated weather observation 1453. Zulu weather wind 080 at 4 visibility 5 clear below 12,000 temperature 15 Celsius dew point 10 altimeter 3025.
And there's no density altitude today. Okay.
Yeah, what did he say it was?
He didn't say.
Yeah, it's because it's probably close to R0.
3015 looks a little low to me. What did you say?
What did he say? 30? I thought he said 3025.
Yeah, okay, I was about to say, man, that's...
Yeah, we're pushing daisies at that point.
Still kind of low, but...
Yeah, let's
go
just...
up to 700.
Yeah, I don't trust this thing.
Okay. Okay. Heading indicator set and altimeter set. Autopilot is not going to be engaged because we don't have it. Alright, are the flight controls free and correct? Okay, left goes up and right goes down. Up, down, right, left, right, left. Right goes up, left goes down, left, right goes down, left goes up. Flight controls are free and correct. Why do I have... Frustrating with that radio. Okay, flight controls are free and correct. Autopilot disengaged, departure, and taxi clearance. We don't need it. Okay, so the starting unit checklist is complete. Alright, we just need to do our run up over there.
Okay.
Okay. We will test our brakes. My brakes work. Mine work. Can you hear that? Or is that on?
Yeah, I heard that. I think that was bleed over from somebody else.
Okay. I just wanted to wonder if it was fuzzy for you too.
Just that little bit. It's not now.
Yeah, I hear you fine now, yeah.
As for traffic, Cherokee 16,
he sounds clear.
In the area to the west.
Yeah.
Through 1009.
Why do I always get those?
Nashville.
Okay. This good?
Yep, that's good. And the only thing I would say to do when you're like this is watch for approaching people on the taxiway there behind you. I don't see anybody now, but if you did see somebody, you'd want to
wait or
pull it back to idle. Make sure you're not blasting somebody.
Okay, parking brake set, cabin doors closed and locked.
I'm on the brake switch.
Adjusting the lock. Flight controls are free and correct. Instruments set. Fuel quantities looking good. Oil pressures like 59 psi, but whatever.
Okay.
I need to cut this volume up.
At least we're staying in the pattern.
Yeah. Fuel shutoff valve is on. Mixture is full rich. Fuel selector is on both. And trim is set for takeoff. Alright, we'll do our mag check now. Okay. On the brakes, here we go. Up to 1800. is actually in the green now. Suction is actually in the green now. Oil temperature is still coming up. Alright. We'll do our one mag. Hey, not much. 75. Back to both. And that was still about 75. Alright, carb heat out. It dropped about 75. There we go on that. Our ammeter's charging. Carb heat out.
Ashboro traffic, Cherokee 16 Lima, departing the area to the west, 3000, final call for Ashboro.
Okay.
Okay.
Davidson County, Archer 542 Kilo is 6.5 miles out on the ILS for runway 6, Davidson County.
Okay,
Right.
somebody's coming in for 6.
Yeah, mental note.
Okay, that throttle back a little bit more. Alright, magnesium checked, suction's checked, instruments are checked, ammeter was charging, mixture is set, carb heat was on, we pulled it back. Oscillator panel doesn't work. Throttle back to 1000. Just our friction lock. Carb heat's off, radios are working, autopilot's off, no flaps on normal takeoff unless we're doing a soft field takeoff. So we just need to do our departure briefing and then we can taxi.
Okay, yeah, we'll do a normal, actually, let's do a soft field taxi and a soft field takeoff.
Okay, so for a soft field takeoff, we'll put our flaps at 10 degrees.
Yep.
And
I would actually wait till you get to the approach end of the runway to do the 10 degrees because
okay.
with gusty winds, which we don't have today, but if we did, you could actually get airborne on the taxiway.
Tell me what I'm doing wrong with the...
What's going on?
Well, that didn't get it out, huh? Like they were stuck.
Okay, so there's 40.
30.
30. Looks like they were binding a little bit. There's 20. Yeah, 10 doesn't work. Love this airplane.
It says it's like indicating 10 right there.
It goes immediately from 0 to 20. Oh, wait, there's 10. Okay, so there's 0.
Stop track, open at 609 or 2 minutes, 900,000 feet.
Oh boy.
Okay, so to get 10, you actually have to go down to 20 and then back up to 10 real quick.
Alright, this is fun. This is
So that's like the old-fashioned ones where you actually had to...
count the number 1, 2,
Okay.
3.
So for today, we'll make that little change. When you go to 10 degrees, we're actually going to go to 20, enough to get it to 10, and then back up to 10, okay?
Okay.
And then we'll have to squawk that when we get back.
Okay. Make sure my... We are? Okay.
I was looking at the right flap. Was the left flap coming down too?
No, they're in unison. I think.
Okay, that's the main thing.
Okay. So we're going to do a soft field taxi and a soft field takeoff, and then we're going to stay in the pattern for some touch and goes. And
Okay.
I'm going to do it perfectly today.
Yep.
And
Absolutely.
if we have an engine failure below 600 feet, we're going to be using runway 6 because that's the way the wind's favoring everybody else using it. I guess we'll go to the right down there because the big building on the left.
Yeah, okay. There's a freeway off to the right, and then there's a patch of ground up further. So we'll hopefully...
just depends on how high we get, I guess.
Yeah.
And
Above 600-700 feet, we could try to come back around.
yeah. And other than that, we'll pray that doesn't happen.
Yep.
Alrighty. Takeoff briefing complete. Windows are closed. Parking brake release.
Davidson County, Archer 542 Kilo, 2.5 miles out on the ILS.
All right, I'm off the brakes.
Okay. Got a soft field taxi.
Yeah, good.
The only thing I wish this radio button worked on the.
Yeah, that's annoying.
It's like it moves too. Is the worst thing.
You're like, where is it? Where is it? Oh boy, this you'll appreciate this plane when you get to a really good plane.
Yeah.
You'll be like, oh man,
this is nice.
this is nice. Like everything works, and instruments work, and
Davidson County, Cessna Skyhawk 2818 Echo, taxi in runway 6 via Alpha, Davidson County. I see the traffic.
How can you tell that your radio's transmitting?
You hear like a little click.
Yeah, what else can you look for?
There should be like a... oh, they're right there, I see it. Yeah,
Right.
transmitting.
Little T for transmit.
Yeah. Looks like
I never heard that guy. Did he call the short file or?
Yeah, he did. Right.
Oh, that's the guy that was on the 7 mile ILS or whatever.
So do they just get the minimums and then they just pull back up or something?
Yep.
And
He got to the minimums and now he's just going to go around.
And that's considered an approach.
Yeah, that's one practice approach.
Going missed from the ILS runway 6.
You missed it?
Davidson County.
And we got you in sight there, the traffic going missed. This is Cessna Skyhawk 18 Echo. We're going to be departing runway 6. We'll stay in the pattern and left close traffic in the pattern per Davidson County.
No, not a problem. We're checking left to Q70, direct to Woker, 42 Davidson County.
Direct to Woker. That Woker is a final approach fix on the ILS to runway 6.
Oh, okay. Like a point in space?
Yeah, it's a point in space. It's on your GPS.
Like a waypoint or something?
If you have a GPS nav, it would be Woker, which on the map would show right there, and that's your final approach fix. I'll show you that one day.
Well, when I get good enough at landing.
Yeah,
we can actually go flying then.
Once we get this thing where you can get it on the ground, then
we can go somewhere.
Target 5 to 10.
One day.
Yeah, then the fun starts. Not that this isn't fun. I think landing is actually one of the most fun parts of flying.
Definitely one of the most challenging.
Yeah. I mean, if you think about it, everything else is just kind of, when you're cruising, it's just systems management and all that. But when you get into the landing phase, like, you're really flying it.
Yeah. So on those big planes that you fly, it flies it almost to the runway, doesn't it?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I never would let it get, some of the more sophisticated autopilots, like on a 747, they'll do it at 0-0, where it'll literally land the airplane, hands off.
That's gotta be like...
That's creepy, isn't it?
Yeah, no, I wouldn't feel comfortable with that, I don't think.
Yeah, I don't know if I would either. I'd like to see it once or twice, but on our jets, we didn't have the 0-0 capability. It would take us all the way to the runway, but then we had to land it.
Did you hear it?
No, I didn't hear it.
Oh, we see where it says it right there?
I do see
You got your volume all the way up?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to do a soft field takeoff, so
Stand by ground 619.
we wouldn't really stop here, but since we are, we're going to try to get these flaps running.
Going around 619.
Is that right now?
Yeah, that's 10 degrees right there.
Okay.
Max traffic, former max traffic.
10 degrees of flaps. On a soft field takeoff, we're going to look at our checklist for a soft field takeoff. Soft field takeoff checklist, complete flaps for 10, taxi, keep rolling, climb at 54, flaps for track. The soft field, we will just get up and then stay in ground effect.
Yep.
And then pull our flap, when we get our airspeed up, then we'll pitch up and then pull our flaps up and have a positive rate.
And it'll be good for you to remain in ground effect. It'll kind of give you that visual what it's like to be in ground effect when you land too. It's pretty close to the runway.
Yeah.
Ground effect's only about 8 feet off. It's about the wingspan of the airplane. When you get above the wingspan of the airplane off the ground, you're out of ground effect. So
Okay.
it's very close to the ground.
Okay. Alrighty then, we're good to go on a soft field takeoff checklist. We got our lights coming on. Wheels on both. Trim is set, make sure it's full rich. There's no prop. And that's all switches, there's no pumps. And camera. And action.
Alright. Approach path looks good.
Davidson County, Cessna Skyhawk 2818 Echo, taking off runway 6. We're going to stay in the pattern for some touch and goes. Davidson County.
Good. Very good.
Alright, lights, camera, action looks good. Here we go.
Right on.
Davidson County, Grumman 119 Romeo is 5 to the southwest. We'll be entering the pattern for a left downwind, runway 6, Davidson County.
Well, mine's working.
Yours is working.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe your volume's not loud enough or something. Or maybe it's turned down on your little switch for your headphones. Alright, I got a 6.
Hotel up.
Just enough to get that nose wheel off the ground.
Oil pressure's in the green. Airspeed's coming alive. Looks like we're headed right the right direction.
And then as soon as the mains are off, just kind of stay in ground effect. So push forward to stay in ground effect.
Surrender bound, looking for a hot target wind.
And then look at your airspeed.
Airspeed's coming up.
And then back up to VY.
VY, we got a positive rate, so flat 0.
Good. That's it. That's a soft field.
Got that right rudder in there. Still got a positive rate. Watch out for it.
Traffic, Lornburg Max traffic, Gold 9609, 2 minutes jump, operations 13,000 below, over top of Lornburg Max traffic. And is there any traffic over at Laney's? Got some traffic just about 5 miles north, just flying network out here.
2 miles to the east, to the west, sorry. Gonna enter a left downwind for runway 5, lane.
Kind of bumpy.
Yeah.
Clear though.
Hey, Lexington traffic, 268 Delta Lima, about 9 miles to the east for track authorities.
Could have some traffic out that way. We'll kind of keep an eye out for him.
Davidson County, Cessna Skyhawk 2818 Echo. Turn left crosswind for runway 6, Davidson County.
And Laney's traffic, there's a Skyhawk. We're over the Little Mountain Airport, which is about 3 miles to the east. We're inbound for we're going to cross over the midfield and join the downwind there for runway 5 at Laney's. Laney's traffic, Cessna 704 Papa Whiskey is 2 miles north. You enter the left downwind for 5.
Got him.
We're back to traffic, Lornburg Max.
Traffic in sight, Davidson County.
It's 13,000 feet below vicinity of Lornburg Max.
Davidson County, Cessna Skyhawk 2818 Echo. Turn left downwind for runway 6, Davidson County.
And Preto Hotel Alpha's left downwind, runway 03, Ashbrook. Davidson County, Grumman 119 Romeo is 2.5 to the west. We'll be entering downwind for 6, Davidson County.
Does that sound really low to you? Or
Taxiing runway 6 to the
I
pretty loud to you?
I hear it pretty loud.
County traffic, 4 Sierra Lima is turning downwind for number 6.
So it says traffic 1 o'clock, 800 feet above.
704 Papa Whiskey left
Gas
downwind.
is on both, undercarriage is set, mixture is set.
Alright, and Laney's
Prop is set,
traffic.
lights are on, switches and seatbelts are good. Pre-landing checklist is complete. No. I don't see him. He's to our right now, about 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
Our being the numbers, carpeat out. Pull power back to 1500. And we're in the white arc, so
Alpha, departed pattern to the northeast.
yeah, cue that 500 foot of
Papa Whiskey's left base, 5, Laney.
Okay.
And Davidson County, 268 Delta Lima, they're through a crosswind over
Over the what?
the end of 24, and we'll enter left downwind runway 6. Davidson County.
7 out stereo, left base, runway 5, lane, you've got traffic inside on final.
Alright, so we got two others in the pattern.
119 Romeo, entering left downwind for runway 6 on the 45, following the landing traffic on downwind.
Take your base call when you get a chance.
Roger that. Cessna Skyhawk 2818 Echo, Davidson County, turn left base for runway 6, Davidson County. Flaps 20.
Looking good.
Lane traffic, 27 out front, turn final, runway 5, lane.
Davidson County, Cessna Skyhawk 2818 Echo, turn final for runway 6, Davidson County. Flaps 30.
Alright, now do your
Davidson traffic,
1-2.
4 Sierra Lima is turning left base for 6, Davidson County.
And Laney's traffic, there's a Skyhawk left base, turning final, runway 5. I got the experimental crossing the trees inside. Okay, Davidson County, Cessna 268 Delta Lima, entering left downwind, runway 6, Davidson County.
Davidson County, Cessna Skyhawk 18 Echo, short final, runway 6, Davidson County. Left close traffic.
There's high left downwind, runway
runway 5, more for maximum traffic.
I'll pull that power.
Davidson County traffic, runway 119 Romeo, turning left base.
Nose down a little bit.
Davidson County.
You know, there you go. There's the round out. No, that's too much. Too much. A little bit of power. A little bit of power. Ease it back down.
And Davidson County 268 Delta Lima entering left downwind.
I got you cleaned up.
A beam in the runway 24 with the traffic.
Airspeed turn live and 55. Rotate. Oh man, the seat moved.
4 Sierra limit on final for 6 Davidson.
Davidson County, Cessna Skyhawk 2818 Echo. Touch and go, runway 6, Davidson County.
Okay, so that was good. You rounded out ahead of time, which you haven't done before. So it was good, but it was just a little bit aggressive. So we ended up ballooning a little bit.
Okay.
So in that case, a little bit of power to kind of ease that landing.
Can you fly the airplane for just a second? Yeah, seat moved on landing.
I got the flight controls.
And
Davidson County, runway 119 Romeo is on final for runway 6, Davidson County.
Sorry.
Roger, you want to park at the FDO or park out there?
Alright, one more second. Hello, okay.
912 Sarah, Goss downwind for 5.
Sorry to hit your yoke there with my iPad.
Alright, fine.
Okay. I think I'm good now.
Traffic 268 Delta Lima turning left base runway 06.
Do your crosswind call.
Davidson County, Cessna Skyhawk 2818 Echo, turning left crosswind for runway 6, Davidson County.
And your flight control, sorry, I forgot to say that.
My flight control. You can definitely tell it climbs a lot better in this cold weather.
Yeah, you can tell the performance difference. All right, we're going to have to keep our eyeballs out today, Senor, when there's a lot of birds in the sky.
4 Sierra Lima is clear, the active 6 to Davidson.
Davidson County, Cessna Skyhawk 2818 Echo, turning left downwind for runway 6, Davidson County.
Traffic right off the nose.
And yeah. Davidson County 268 Delta Lima turning final runway 06.
Okay. Approach checklist. Gas is on both. Undercarriage is set. Make sure it's full rich. The prop is good. The pumps are good. The switches are all on. The seatbelts are on.
And just a little bit to one departure.
Flight instruments, radios, ADIS, car heat. Make sure landing light. Okay.
Cessna 268 Delta Lima turning half-mile final runway 06, Davidson County.
Okay.
Davidson County traffic 119 Romeo is clearly active.
Okay, we're beginning the numbers. Carpet out. Power to 1500.
You remember the story of Goldilocks? You know, the porridge was too warm or too hot, and then it was just right.
Yeah.
So you've had the porridge too cold and too hot. Now it's going to be just right.
Okay.
For landing.
All right, we got our first notch flaps out because we're in the wide arc, and we're going to keep that descent going.
Plane needs traffic. Skyhawk 8222 Lima is 6 miles southwest. Going to pick up the upwind for runway 5. Plane needs.
A little too low now. Turn left. Davidson County, Cessna Skyhawk 2818 Echo, turning left base for runway 6, Davidson County.
Sending inbound for the 45, left downwind, runway 14, late Norman.
Davidson County traffic, Cherokee taking runway 6. We'll be departing to the south. Davidson County lining up and wait. Traffic on final and on the runway in sight.
On the final.
That's us.
Flaps 20. Alright, we're a little low now. Approaching looks good though.
And Davidson County 268 Delta Lima clearing runway 06, Davidson County.
For runway 5.
Davidson County traffic, Cherokee on the roll, runway 6, south departure.
Davidson County, we got you. We're on final now for 18 Echo, Davidson County.
Expert traffic, Scout 03 Bravo is 10 miles to the west inbound for landing.
Flaps 30.
Quick question, are you guys here to pick up a dog by any chance?
Affirmative.
Roger that. If you guys actually want to park, do you see the green sign next to the building here?
A little bit low here, right?
Like Davidson 1 Kilo, 3 miles.
If you guys want to park next to the building here, just to be a little closer, that'd be fine.
KEXX.
Okay, thanks a lot.
I'm waiting for landing, runway 5.
Hit a thermal there, didn't we?
Ladies.
What's that?
We hit a thermal.
Yep. There you go, now you're back on.
Davidson County traffic, Cherokee turning left crosswind, runway 6.
Pitch down.
We'll be departing over midfield
now
off
start
the
your
downwind
round
to the south, Davidson
Very
County.
gentle, very gentle, not. Hold it. Yep.
Ah, man.
Well, at least we landed on the mains. All right, back to center line.
Flaps are up, thank you. Airspeed's live, 55, we're rotating right there. Engine instruments are in the green. Got the brakes, positive brake, flaps are up. Here we go. Pitch for VY.
And Davidson County traffic, Cessna Skyhawk 18 Echo going around runway 6. Left closed traffic, Davidson County.
Oh, I need to do this.
Twin County traffic, Cherokee 899er X-ray 15 miles to the south, inbound runway 19, Twin County. Lake Norman 71 Kilo, left downwind 14, Lake Norman.
Where's that guy?
Ladies traffic, product 6 Yankee X-ray. Turning to left final for landing, runway 5. Ladies.
He's to the left right now. Oh, looks like he's on downwind.
Experimental 23 Cop Bravo, 7 miles north, inbound for 5, ladies.
Davidson County, Cessna Skyhawk 2818 Echo, turning left crosswind for runway 6 to Davidson County. So it's like, I get rounded out early enough now, I think. Or,
Yeah.
you know, a lot earlier than I have been doing.
Yeah, no, so you're running out early. The problem is now we're a little bit too high. So when you round out too high, you don't want to keep going higher. So what you want to do is get that nose down a little bit.
Okay.
And then if you have to, you might have to add just a touch of power if you're really too high.
Davidson County, Cessna Skyhawk 2818 Echo, turning left downwind for runway 6, Davidson County.
Lake Norman 71 Kilo, turning left base for 14, Lake Norman. Davidson County Archer 542 Kilo. Airfield is approximately 1.5 miles to the southwest of the field, descending on a 3,700 simulated engine out, landing runway 34 in.
Okay. Gas is on both.
Lima is turning on the crosswind for runway 5,
trim
landing.
set for takeoff to make sure it's full rich. There is no prop. The pumps are all good. The switches are all on. The seat belts are on. The pre-landing checklist is complete. And we can look at this checklist to make sure. Flight instruments are good. We gotta maintain our altitude. Radio's good. Agents is good. Car feed's cold. Landing light is on. Or car feed will be on in a second. Airspeed's good. Okay.
Lake Norman 71 Kilo, turning final 14, Lake Norman.
That sounded kind of funky. I leave the numbers. Car feed out. Power back. 1500, we're in the white arc, so flaps down. Keep that pitch down.
Northeast, inbound for 5, ladies.
And it is 10
Landing traffic
confirmed.
2 Lima is turning downwind, runway 5, ladies.
Thanks. Don't see anybody.
Yeah, nobody on ADSB, nobody on visual.
3 Charlie Delta overhead, 2,800 feet descending, landing runway 34. Simulated engine out, Davidson County. Twin County traffic, Cherokee 899er X-ray 10 miles to the south, inbound runway 19, Twin County.
Southeast traffic, 6 November, downwind 17, southeast.
Davidson County, Cessna Skyhawk 18 Echo, turning left base for runway 6, touch and go, Davidson County. Alright, on base, flaps 20, approaching looks clear, clear, clear. Alright. Got our lights on. We're still looking good here. Okay. 75 knots. That pitch down.
Service Scout 03, Bravo's in at 45, left downwind, runway 3, Astro. Landing traffic 2 Lima, turning base, runway 5,
Pushing us
landing.
out, away from the runway.
Yeah,
County
watch
traffic,
your ground traffic.
542 Kilo, 7.5 miles out on the RNAV 6, Davidson County.
Experimental 23 Cop Bravo, 3 miles to the east, will be entering left downwind for 5, landing.
Davidson County, Cessna Skyhawk 18 Echo, turning final for 6, Davidson County.
This is a really good approach path right here. This looks really
Flaps
good.
30.
30 Kilo, 7 miles to the east, 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 7 miles to the east
Now fix your point, which is the number. Fix your eyes on that number and don't let that number move up or down.
Okay.
Started to move up on you, so you added power, good.
Lead off a little airspeed, a little too fast.
That's good. Now do your 2 wheels of trim.
1, 2.
You've been really bad about getting off that center line.
Right flaps. 40.
Pitch down 65, 65. Don't watch that airspeed. Now hold it, hold it. Hold it, just relax, hold it, hold it. Good. You weren't on center line, but good.
Alright, engine with the green, airspeed's coming alive, 55, rotate. Yeah, now I just gotta get to the right some more. Okay, we'll pitch that up. Okay, then we'll go for VY right about there.
Davidson County traffic, Cessna Skyhawk 18 Echo, as touch and go, runway 6 will be remaining in the pattern, left closed traffic, Davidson County. Yeah, so one of my criteria is you gotta be on center line too.
Roger.
So that was a little better. You started to balloon a little bit, but I was helping you there. You kind of gently nose down a little bit to make sure that you don't keep the balloon going. You want to stop that balloon. And so a pitch down is fine. A very slight pitch down. Everything at that point is very slight.
Davidson County, Cessna Skyhawk 2818 Echo. Turn left crosswind for 6, Davidson County.
Ladies, traffic, experimental 23, Golf 50, turning final 5, ladies.
This thing is a pain in the butt.
Shelby traffic, south over 2912 of Whiskey. 7 miles west inbound for landing, Shelby.
It's a Russian guy. I would like to drive.
Cessna 13384 is 11 miles to the south, inbound runway 5. Shelby traffic. Davidson County traffic to 3 Charlie Delta is left downwind runway 34, Davidson County.
Davidson County, Cessna Skyhawk 2818 Echo. Turn left downwind for runway 6, Davidson County. Alright. We're on the downwind.
And Davidson traffic 3614, Yankee taxi 6 for departure, David.
There's a guy on final.
Okay.
Over here. We might have to extend our downwind a little bit. Okay, gas is on both. Undercarriage is set. Rim set for takeoff. Mixture is full rich. There is no prop. There is no
clear run. Cherokee 899 X-ray downwind runway 19, full stop, Cook County.
Alright.
You just passed above me.
There's a guy on final, but I don't see him.
Yeah, I don't see him either.
Rutherford County traffic, last star 303 Delta, 5 miles to the west.
You can start your descent, but don't turn base till we figure out where this guy is.
Downwind for runway 01 at Rutherford County.
What is that for Twin County?
11 o'clock, 2 miles, 300 feet below.
Runway 6, David.
Runway 6, I heard the call. There he is. I got him. Traffic in sight.
Okay.
All traffic in sight.
Alright, we got your traffic in sight, 18 Echo.
Tell him we're number 2 behind him.
We'll be number 2 behind you for 6, Davidson County.
That's the traffic, Cirrus 3 Charlie Delta is last 8, 3445.
These guys, they come out of Charlotte and they're doing these RNAV approaches. They got to really watch them. Some of them don't forget to make their calls. Good. I like that you arrested your descent when you saw that you're going to have to extend. That was a good call. Yeah, you're good. You're good.
What's the active run? Davidson County traffic, Archer 542 Kilo is on short final for runway 6. Ashe County traffic, Bonanza 49 Juliet Lima is 10 to the southeast. We'll make left traffic for runway 28, Ashe County.
And Ashe County got an aspect coming out of the 5000.
Can't talk.
Of course, about the 111.
Davidson County, Cessna Skyhawk 2818 Echo, turning base to final for 6, Davidson County.
Okay, and you made a good call also not to put in 20 degrees of flaps yet, because you're way out here, right?
Yeah.
So I would kind of wait till you get up another, quarter mile here and then start to add in your 20.
Power back 1500, flaps 20.
All right, let's stay on that center line this time. That guy's holding short, and he ought to just go because we're going to be a while. Oh, the other guy's still on the runway. Okay.
Davidson County, Cessna Skyhawk 18 Echo, short final for 6, Davidson County.
All right, looking good. You're on the speed.
Flaps 30.
Flaps 30.
Davidson County,
You're on
542 Kilo, clear back to taxi to around Davidson County.
You're on your approach glide path. You're on the center line. Looking good. Now you're at 65. And just hold this really all the way to the numbers. If you start to sink, add a little power to keep you on that glide path. Usually you'll see a little bit of a stink right here, so
we'll do a low flyby runway 5. And Davidson traffic 3614 Yankee radio at 6. We have incoming traffic in sight.
Flaps 40. Keep that 65. Keep that.
okay. Now just okay. You're a little high, so. Okay, go around. This is looking bad. And Davidson County traffic, Cessna Skyhawk 18 Echo's going around, runway 6, Davidson County.
Positive rate, flaps 30. Positive rate, flaps 10. And positive rate, flaps 0.
Okay, so what happened there?
The wind blew me to the left, I guess.
Yeah, so you have a little bit of a crosswind today, which you haven't had to deal with before. And so in order to maintain that center line, you're going to have to dip a wing.
Ashe County traffic, Bonanza 49
and when you dip that wing, you're going to have to rotate the nose back around by using rudder, opposite rudder.
Ashe County.
So that was one thing. The other thing is you ballooned a little, you were a little high on the round out, which is fine, but then you ballooned even more when you pulled it up instead of stopping the balloon.
And Davidson traffic 3614 Yankee departing 6, and Davidson we have departing traffic inside.
Davidson County, Cessna Skyhawk 18 Echo, turning left crosswind for runway 6, Davidson County.
And so let's say if you were on your solo flight one day and you saw that kind of thing happening.
It's best just to go around.
Just go around, yeah, don't try to...
We were like halfway to the left side of the runway.
Yeah, we were like this. Here's the runway, we were like this.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't, you weren't even on the center line, it wasn't looking good, you were about 15 feet off the ground.
Departing the pattern to the east, have a great day, thanks for your hospitality.
Davidson County moving through 23 Mike Delta is 6 miles straight in for runway 6, full stop, Davidson County.
Davidson County, Cessna Skyhawk 2818 Echo, turning left downwind for runway 6, Davidson County.
Ashe County traffic, 49 Juliet Lima, left base runway 28, Ashe County.
Okay. Gas is on both. The undercarriage is set to make sure it's set. There's no problem. There's no pumps. Switches are all on. Seatbelts are good.
Inbound for runway 14, Lake Coleman.
Checklist is complete. And this other guy is, I think we'll beat him in.
Yeah, he's behind us. The guy behind us, you mean?
There's a guy on the 6 mile final.
Oh, is there? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I see him. Yeah. Yeah, we'll have to kind of watch there and see what happens.
Davidson County Mooney, 23 Mike Delta is 2.5 miles straight in, runway
In fact, let's do a engine out here.
Oh, put those up then.
Davidson County traffic, Cessna Skyhawk 18 Echoes turning base for runway 6, Davidson County. This will get us in
Centurion
faster.
14 Yankee departing that area to the west, David.
Good time for an engine failure.
I don't think there's ever a good time for an engine failure. I guess near the runway is a good time.
I'm going to keep my head on the right side. You keep your head on this airspeed. Hey, Davidson County traffic, Cessna Skyhawk 18 Echo, base turn-in final, simulated engine failure for runway 6, Davidson County.
And Davidson County, Mooney 23 Mike Delta is on a short final into runway 6, full stop.
And we see you on a long final out there. We're short final, runway 6, Davidson County.
Okay, I got you in sight, 23 Mike Delta.
Scared him, didn't we?
Davidson County traffic. Cessna 6250 Tango on the ramp, taxi into runway 6, Davidson County.
Watch that airspeed, watch that airspeed. Pitch down for airspeed. There you go. And now, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Well, I didn't think we were going to make it, so.
Yeah, you're fine, you're fine. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Oh, there you go. All right, on the go, here we go. Davidson County traffic, Cessna Skyhawk 18 Echoes, touch and go runway 6, left closed traffic, Davidson County.
I know we were supposed to be engine out there, but
that's okay.
I didn't want to die, so
we had people on the short final, and
it was like getting below 60, and like we were sinking pretty fast. So it was like, I'm just gonna do this. I might have put the flaps in a little too early, but. That would be bad to have an engine failure and land that just 100 feet short of the field, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that would be.
Virginia Highland Unicom.
Not only would it be painful, but it would also be embarrassing.
258 Victor, Sabina, numbers 14, full stop, Lake Coleman.
Davidson County, Cessna Skyhawk 2818 Echo, turn left crosswind for runway 6, Davidson County.
Yeah, when we got good density altitude, this thing just pegs off at 1,000 feet a minute.
Do you think I just put the flaps in too early there?
14, Lake Coleman.
No, I don't think you did. Well, yeah, I mean maybe a little bit.
Lake Coleman 258 Victor is final 14, Lake Coleman, full stop.
Davidson County, Cessna Skyhawk 2818 Echo, turning left downwind for runway 6, Davidson County.
Northwest. Inbound landing runway.
It was a strategically planned engine failure to get us in before that other guy.
45 into a left downwind for runway 5.
There goes Tom.
Alright. Gas is on both, undercarriage is set. Make sure it's full reach, props good, pumps good, switches are all good, seatbelts are good. Preliminary checklist complete.
Have a good flight, Tom.
Okay, thank you. Virginia Highland Unicom, Cherokee 523 Charlie Delta.
Alright, these are the numbers. Harpied out. Power back to 1500.
Wondered if you could do us a favor.
Negative.
Man, I'm trying to learn how to land this thing right now. I'm not giving me darn about a favor.
We could call Enterprise and
see if they'll accept us a few minutes past 12.
Tom's gonna sit there and judge my landing in his plane.
What are you missing here?
Thank you.
Whoa! Just busted your check ride.
Start doing something good and I mess it up.
County Mooney 23 Mike Delta is clear of all active runways.
Or turn left base now. Let's recover. Davidson County, Cessna Skyhawk 2818 Echo, turning left base for runway 6, Davidson County.
Ladies area traffic 1926 X-ray dropping jumpers overhead from 6,500. That's 6,500, about 2 minutes.
Approaching looks good.
Yep.
Alright. We're in the wide arc, flaps 20.
Don't see any lard butts out there.
Okay.
How are you looking on that, just visually? Maybe a hair low?
Davidson County, Cessna Skyhawk 2818 Echo, turning final for runway 6, Davidson County. Add a little bit of power.
72 Dingo, Quebec. We're 5 miles to the west.
Looking a little bit low, maybe?
Straight in runway 14.
So we'll add our flaps 30. Give us a little bit of lift. Give a little bit of power.
Yeah, do flaps generate lift without
airspeed?
Without airspeed and power?
They're just a piece of metal then, I guess.
They create lots of drag.
Tango Whiskey, overhead the field now. I'm going to change it to a left downwind for runway 13.
Good, you kind of shallowed out your descent. Good.
So now we're...
And I would much rather see you carrying above 65 than below 65. I'm okay with above but not below. Alright, now you start slowly pulling your power back, hit for those numbers now. And keep those numbers right in, flaps 40. Keep the number right in your, right off, and you can pull that power all the way back now. In 65, good pitch, good pitch. Now round out, round out, round out. Round out. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. Okay, no, power out, power out. There you go, okay. I'll let you clean up this time. You need to...
Okay, there you go. Flaps are up, carpet's in, where we're going, and 55 rotate. Davidson County, Cessna Skyhawk 1 Echo, touch and go, runway 6, Davidson County.
Davidson County traffic, Cessna 6250 Tango, departing runway 6 to the northeast, Davidson County.
Yeah, we had to make it look at least somewhat good in front of Tom, right?
Yeah, thanks for your help.
Tango Quebec, we're on a...
We didn't want him to think we were slamming his plane on the ground.
And Davidson County traffic.
Yeah, he wasn't like that.
68 Delta Lima will be departing runway 06 straight out.
Airport 7 bound, all warmer.
Davidson County, Cessna Skyhawk 2818 Echo, turning left crosswind for runway 6, Davidson County. Well, I think the wind picked up today.
Yeah, it did a little bit. That's good for you. Exercise those crosswind skills a little bit.
I'm starting to think that I could fly this thing better without this iPad around my leg.
Yeah, I would suggest your iPhone right up here.
Okay.
Or get a mount for your iPad up here.
Okay.
I think it's bothering you when you're trying to maneuver the airplane.
Yeah, I think so too. Davidson County, Cessna Skyhawk 2818 Echo, turning left downwind for runway 6, Davidson County.
Davidson County traffic, lines 8457 Foxtrot's going to be departing that area to the west.
Yeah, I think so too. I really think it is.
Ladies area traffic 1926 X-ray.
Okay. Gas is on both, uncarried set, mixture is set. Prop, pumps,
Davidson County,
switches are all good, seatbelts are on, pre-landing checklist is complete.
departing the pattern to the northeast, Davis.
Yeah. I think it is. I have them out for my phone, like yours, so I could just use that next time.
I think it would be, yeah, I think you need to free up your lap there.
Power 1500. 200, we're in the white arc this time. So flaps 10, and they're actually coming to 10 this time. Don't know what it was on the ground, but they're working now, so.
Yeah.
I think
still going to squawk it, though.
They make a yoke mount, too, but then it's going to block my gauges. I don't like that idea either.
Until you get into the cross countries, I'd suggest a mount like this over here somewhere.
Davidson County, Cessna Skyhawk 2818 Echo, turning left base for runway 6, Davidson County.
Had bird traffic.
Yeah.
He wasn't on the ADSB.
He wasn't even scared neither.
No.
I don't think that guy the other day was either.
Yeah. At least the bird has some sense. Get out of the way.
Approaching is clear. On the white arc, home base. Flaps 20. Davidson County, Cessna Skyhawk 2818 Echo on base for 6, Davidson County. Davidson County, Cessna Skyhawk 2818 Echo, turning final for 6, Davidson County.
You could probably shorten out your downwind a little bit because you're ending up out here quite a ways. And then you're ending up a little low usually.
Yeah. Okay, so flaps 30.
Like right here you want to level out. You're too low at this point. But that means adding power, not taking it away.
Yeah.
Like, if you get into this situation, 70's fine. Like, 70's fine out here. So 65 is more of a short final thing.
I can, like, put a little power in so we can get a little airspeed up.
Yeah.
And that looks a lot better.
We don't want to be hanging on the prop out here.
That looks a lot better right there.
Yes, this looks way better.
Foxtrot 3,000 foot, departing the area to...
You don't want to make your instructor nervous. It's a bad thing. You get poked with this little stick over here.
We're out, and then we have flaps 40.
Correction, departing the area to the southwest, Davidson County.
Davidson County traffic, Cessna Skyhawk 18 Echo, short final, runway 6, Davidson. Why are you adding lots of power?
Well, we were losing our airspeed.
Okay. Okay, now hold it, hold it. Ease it, ease it, ease it.
Well, we,
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Lake Norman traffic, Skyhawk 239.
Okay.
What happened?
Scared me over here.
I know, it scared me too.
Right rudder, there you go, right rudder. Maintain center line. There we go. Okay, I'm getting the stick out now. I'm gonna put this right here so you see it. This is called Johnny right here. Johnny on the stick.
One day I'll be pretty good at this, hopefully.
You'll get it, you'll get it. Alright, this is going to be your last one, so make it good.
900 feet.
Davidson County, Cessna Skyhawk 2818 Echo, turning left crosswind for runway 6, Davidson County.
Pretend your girlfriend's down there watching.
Oh, she actually is.
Oh, is she?
Yeah. Let's not die today then. That'd be sad, just get engaged and then
big flaming
crash and burn.
Will you marry me?
So what basically happened there, I guess?
Unstabilized approach. You were unstabilized there at the end, and you were off center line. You added power, too much power.
Okay. Davidson County, Cessna Skyhawk 2818 Echo, turning left downwind for runway 6, Davidson County.
Next time we go, the first one I'm gonna actually demonstrate for you. I don't think I've actually demonstrated landings very much for you. So I think the next time we go, the first one, I'm gonna actually have you hands off watch me.
Okay.
I should have done that on this one. I thought about it, but there was too much traffic in the pattern, and I thought, well, I'll just let you go. But I think it'd be good for you to see what it's supposed to look like.
Yeah, I think so too. Well, it's like we landed, but then it just, or I guess we were sideways, and then it took off.
Yeah, so remember, you've got to fly the plane. As soon as the wheels touch down, what new students tend to do is let go and, okay, the plane's down. But it's not. You still have to fly it. So it's still got airspeed, even when you touch down. So it can fly, it can do all sorts of stuff. So maintaining the center line is critical, which means wing down into the drift. And then also maintaining control of the airplane, not letting it porpoise and do all sorts of weird bouncing, and we don't want any of that.
Davidson County, Cessna Skyhawk 2818 Echo, turning left base for runway 6. Full stop, Davidson County. Approaching looks good.
Yep. All right. Yeah, you turned in a little sooner here. I think that's better.
Yeah. I noticed you said that last 2 times, so I figured I would turn.
Glen County Intercom, Cessna 7356 Alpha over the 20 center, inbound for landing, runway 19.
As for regional 79 Quebec, 10 miles to the northeast, entering left downwind for 03 at Fair Regional.
Davidson County, Cessna Skyhawk 2818 Echo, on final for 6, Davidson County.
All right, I'm jumping out. I'm pulling the door open and I'm parachuting out. See ya. All right, short final stabilized. I'll go ahead and get that last notch flaps in, and let's just, then all you got to worry about is 65 all the way down, and power.
Lake Norman traffic, Skyhawk 239er Sierra Papa, entering downwind.
Good, you saw the sync, so you added power, good.
For runway 14, Lake Norman.
Maintain center line, which, yep, good. Slowly start to reduce power, slowly. Then use a rudder to keep your nose straight. Oh, a little bit of power now, a little bit of power. Okay, power out. Good.
Actually, it wasn't too bad, I guess.
That wasn't too bad. Your last one was the best one. All right, we'll pull off here.
Okay. Yeah.
Your last one was the best one. Good job.
Oh, finally.
Lake Norman, Skyhawk 239er.
That last one would be sort of what I'm looking for. That was close to what I'm looking for.
I think when I corrected my center line with my rudder, I did a little too much, and it got me to the right.
Yep.
And then that kind of messed me up.
You did balloon, but you did the right thing when you ballooned, which was to add just a hair of power. It doesn't take much. Just a hair of power will kind of help you settle back in, which was fine. I mean, I'm okay with a balloon as long as you do that, which is what you did, so good.
Okay. And I'm not clear of the runway technically. Davidson County, Cessna Skyhawk 2818 Echo, clear runway 6, taxi into the ramp via Alpha, Davidson County.
All right. So remind me next time, our first one, I'm going to demonstrate one.
Okay.
And I want to show you what that last 10 seconds needs to look like, ideally. Although, I'd say that last landing was pretty close. Uh-oh. Have we forgotten something?
Carbine.
Did we forget something else? Maybe an after-landing checklist?
Oh. You want us to park now and then?
No, I want you to do your after-landing checklist.
You want me to stop over there like we usually do?
Yeah.
Probably the best thing to do?
Yep.
Like we always do? Okay, flaps are up, heartbeat's cold, transponder stand by, and lights are off after landing.
There you go. There we go. See, I'm gonna have to pull this thing out again. I have to sharpen this thing up.
At least that was not quite as deadly as a minute ago.
Yeah. The severity of the
poke should be a lot less on that one.
Yes. Left downwind for 03
Okay.
at Fair Regional.
parking brake is set. Parking. No. Okay, throttle is idle. Avionics.